everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Andrews.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Hard hit towards center. Hamilton is right there, one down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting at an even 400.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no
Dan
strikes.
Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Shin-Soo Choo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now to the plate, Bill Mazeroski. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. 0-1 the count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to right field. Griffey waits on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Drew Smiley will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball left side. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, Hero, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And there he goes toward second. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hamilton at second. Zobrist at first with no outs. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hosmer doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Stepping in, Brian Goodwin, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
In the dirt here. Now the 2-1. Fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the Royals 3 and the Rangers 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. His prior history versus this arm, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Junis, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Rubned Odor.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rubned Odor. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
In now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Texas. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Hit to short. There is Andrus. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Andrus gets down and dirty. He beat it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. Two gone. Digging in to try it again. Ben Zobrist. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. There goes the runner. Just keeping him close. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. So 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 9.
In now, Jacoby Jones. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Jones, a former Detroit Tiger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Skied into very shallow right. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ben Zobrist is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So striding in, George Brett, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Salvador Perez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Brett leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there. That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Smiley comes set. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for Kansas City on the Hosmer double. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 KC. Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo.
Leading off
first pitch of the at-bat.
The center fielder.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
O'Hearn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now another 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Here's Rougned Odor now.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Hearn giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first base.
Digging in, Ronald Guzman.
Hey.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Rangers 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
The right fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, number 66.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Chu has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. KC down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Into the box now, Jet Bandy. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Hearn has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
Ready once again, Elvis Andrews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Andrews is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Griffey Jr. is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Bendy at second with 2 down. Fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. From the stretch, the 1-2 turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The center fielder,
Third
Billy
baseman in tight, protecting
Hamilton.
the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. As he takes one away. Wow. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ben Zobrist. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Still 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Foul. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Smiley peers in. Here's the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Mazeroski takes it in. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now at the plate, Bill Mazeroski. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Bill Mazeroski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of...
Well, he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready now, Joey Gallo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Mazzara.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazzara. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Hearn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Royals lead it 4-3. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him 3rd best on this Royals ball club. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Hosmer, base runner at first with 1 out. Way outside. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
To 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Bandy gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, his line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Ball 1.
That's inside.
This is pulled into right. Griffey Jr. is there, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. To short, hit hard. Mondesi picks it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jet Bandy.
Up next for the Rangers, Jet Bandy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. In now, Jacoby Jones. Brett has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Texas. Score holds at 4-3. Evan Marshall gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Number 66.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Three-two pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one away. So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out at his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. KC down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrews. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Goose Gossage been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Shin-Soo Choo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 0-2. And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Shin-Soo Choo takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Andres stands at first with 1 out. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's safe. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th. Delino DeShields will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Raleigh Fingers is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for Texas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman,
Into the box, George Brett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 one more time. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador Perez.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The first baseman, Eric.
Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And he misses with it 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's another 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off.
And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll They'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Royals 6 and the Rangers 3. Jake Diekman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40.
So next to the plate for Texas, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Diekman, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now with the plate, Jet Bandy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
2-2 the count. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Standing in now, Jacoby Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Junis earns win number